Namaskar. Welcome to Pravaha, the video sessions of Sahagamana, where we discuss various aspects of history and try to look at some interesting facts from history. And today I thought I'll give a small presentation on the copper plates, some shlokas or Sanskrit, the beauty of Sanskrit in the in the copper plates of the Cholas. I think that is a little less spoken about, but of course deserves its due. There's a lot of wonderful shlokas that they've composed in Sanskrit with many meters and all of that. But before going into all of that, I thought I'll take a specific aspect called Shasana shlokas and what they are and things like that. We will go into it. So typically, what are copper plates? Copper plates are issued when the king is issuing a donation. Like it's done in three copies usually, and it's like one for the file, one for the donor, one for the donee, and generally for many donations that the kings give, it served as the official gazette back then. There are Pallava copper plates in Tamil Nadu. You have Pandya copper plates. You have your Chola copper plates, which are very voluminous. Then you have your Vijayanagara Nayaka copper plates also. Talking about Pallava copper plates, the earlier Pallava copper plates are in Prakritam. Later Pallava copper plates are in Sanskritam. And 550 CE, around circa 550 CE, is where you have Simhabarma's copper plates from Pallan Koil copper plates. And Pallan Koil copper plates, it is in proper Tamil. So probably the first Tamil copper plate we can say. And the copper plate has something called a Shasana Shloka. Like the Pallava copper plate has Patraskalita Vedanam Shastra Marganusarina. Those who follow the Shastras, those who follow the Vedas. But we don't know what we can't decipher more from it because it is broken. We do not have it in whole today. But there is also, what is the Shasana Shloka? That is, it declares that this inscription or this donation or this order of the king this order belongs to this king who is so and so, so and so. It's a very, very concise account of who is issuing the order. And in a kind, it also venerates the order. It grants the order the respect it deserves because it has come from such a huge personality. So that's kind of how it envisions it. There are some scholars who say that there is this Shashana Shloka from Karikala, who is from the Sangam times. Patraskalita Vedanam Shastra Marganusarinam Tadevam Adikalasya Karikalasya Shasanam. So this is the Shasana, or this is the donation, or this is the inscription that is meant to protect Patra Askalita Vedanam Shastra Marga Anusarinam. Those who follow the Vedas, those who follow the path of the Shastras. This order is meant to protect them, or it is meant to correct those who don't follow this path. But this is from the Sangam times. We don't know whether this actually belongs. Some scholars do claim that it is. But going into what physically copper plates, those that we have, this is literally the mudra that is there, or the Ankita. Now that also has a very long history of making a sign or symbol. Like for example, when Hanuman goes to Sri Lanka and meets Sita Devi, he says Ramanamaankitam Chedam Pashyadevyam Mudiyakam. Oh Sita Devi, please look at this Ankita, Ramanamaankitam Chedam Pashya Devi. Oh Devi, you please see this this ring that has the name of Rama pressed against it. So that was a practice long back from the times of when Ramayana was written. And it did go on. There is also Vishaka Kavi, who is, I think, who has written Mudra Rakshanam, which a drama that also has references to this. Some Smritis also have references to this. And that is literally, it is an insignia of the king who is issuing the copper plate. And around the insignia, if you see, this is Rajendra Chola's copper plate. Around the insignia, if you see, there are letters, and that is the Shasana Shloka. It's like the covering of the whole huge copper plate inscription that's going to come. So it says, this is the order of this king who is so great. And that's just like an introduction verse to get into your copper plate as a whole. So if you look at the insignia of the Cholas from this Rajendra's copper plate, their symbol, their original insignia was a tiger. So you see a tiger in this insignia, and just beside the tiger there are two fishes. Two fishes are the insignia of Pandyas, and then you will see a bow, also a bow or an arrow, and that is the insignia of the Cheras, and you will see a boar below the tiger, and that is the that is to signify the Chalukyas, and to show that they're all subservient to us, and we are like the supreme of all of this, or all those territories also belong to us. So that's kind of the message that they're trying to give out. And there are other Mangala Dravyas or auspicious things that are there. Like, for example, the Chamaras or the whisks that are there, or the Chatra or the umbrella that is there. And then you have the two lamps that are there on either side. And then you have the swastika near the board. If you see to the bottom right, you have the swastika. So all of these are Mangala Dravyas or auspicious symbols. So all of that is fit into this small insignia that is there on top of the copper plate, and around that symbol is given the Shasana Shloka of Rajendra. Now, we will get into some of the Shasana Shlokas and see how beautifully it has been composed and how it kind of introduces the inscription to us, what awaits us, and things like that. So, to get back to one of the earliest Chola kings, one of the earliest copper plates that we get of the Chola kings, Parantaka the first, Madurayum Yedam Kunda Parakesari, Parakesari Varma, who is said to have captured Madurai and Sri Lanka. Parantaka the first Velanjeri Cheppede, Velanjeri copper plate from 932 CE says Shrimat Chandradvitereva Chola Vamsha Shikhamanehe Shasanam Chola Bhubhartuhu Parakesari Varvanaha. So one thing that we will find in the Cholas is that they will alternate their generation after generation, a king after the king. Their names will alternate, or the titles will alternate between Parakesari, Rajakesari, Parakesari, Rajakesari, Parakesari, Rajakesari. So here he says Shrimat Chandradvitereva Chola Vamsha Shikhamanehe Shasanam Chola Bhubhartuhu Parakesari Varmanaha. So this is the Shasanam Parakesari Varmanaha. This is the inscription, or this is the order of Parakesari Varma. Varma is their Sharma, Varma, Gupta, Dasa. Varma belongs to the Kshatriya, they are kings. And Parakesari, Kesari means a lion in Sanskrit. Because it has those, hair, the beautiful hair. So Kesari is a lion, and Para Kesari. So to an enemy, he is like the lion, and therefore Para Kesari. And who is this Para Kesari Varma? Chola Bhu Bhartu. Bhu is the land. Chola Bhu, the land of Cholas. Bhartu, one who is bearing the weight of the Chola land. Shasanam Chola Bhubhartuhu Parakesari Varmanaha, and he is also Chola Vamsha Shikhamanehe. If Chola Vamsa is to be visualized and personified as a human, this Parakesari Varma or Parantaka will be the Chudamani, the Shikhamani. He will be the gem that will be worn on top of their head as an ornament. He is such a man to the clan of the Cholas. And he is not only Parakesari Varma, he is not only a lion to his enemies, but he is also Srimat Chandradyutereva. He is as cool as the moon. And Srimat Chandradyutereva, that person who is as cool as the moon, is Chola Vamsha Shikhamane. He is like the crowning jewel of the Chola clan. Shasanam Chola Bhubartuhu. This is the inscription of the man who bears the weight of the Chola kingdom on his shoulders. That king who is called as Parakesari Varma. And that is the inscription of Parantaka the first. And then chronologically progressing into a few more copper plates. Coming into Anbil copper plates of Sundara Chola in 961 CE, he says, Shashvat Vishwam Bharanetram Lakshmi Jaya Saroruham Shasanam Shashvatam Srimad Rajakesari Varmanaha. Now here he becomes Sundara Chola is Rajakesari Varma, or the king who is a lion among kings, Raja Kesari, lion among kings, Shasanam Srimad Raja Kesari Varmanaha. Srimad Rajakesari Varma. So that Rajakesari Varma, who is Srimad, who is an abode of wealth or abode of Lakshmi, Shashanam Shashvatam. This is the order of that Rajakesari Varma, who is an abode of wealth, and that order which is eternal and ever existing. Shashanam Shashvatam Srimad Rajakesari Varmana. But what is this Shasanam or the order compared to? It is compared to two beautiful things. One, he says, Shashvat Vishwambhara Netram. Bhara is to bear, and Vishwa is the world. One who bears the world, Vishwambhara, is the Bhumi Devi, or the a world personified. And this donation is like her eyes, as important to her as her eyes. Shashwat Vishwambhara Netram Lakshmi Jaya Saroruham. It is like Lakshmi's lotus, which symbolizes victory. This donation is like that. So this order is like that. So Shashvat Vishwambhara Netram Lakshmi Jaya Saroruham Shasanam Shashvatam Srimad Rajakesari Varmanaha. This is the order of Rajakesari Varma, who is an abode of wealth, and this order is eternal, and this order is also like the two eyes to the personification of the world, and it is equal to the victory which is symbolized as the lotus of Mahalakshmi, or the goddess of wealth. Coming to the Madras Museum plates issued in 985 CE by Uttama Chola says, Nyayanam Shasanam Kurvat Shasanam Chakra Bhubrata Shasanam Bhupate Retat Parakesari Varmanaha. He again becomes the Parakesari Varma. Shasanam Bhupate He Etat. This is the command of the king who rules the world, called Parakesari Varma. Nyayanam Shasanam. This is the Shasanam, or this is the order that ensures justice. And Kurvat Shasanam Chakra Bhubrita. Whoever in the world is calling himself a king, and to all of them this is an order, and therefore that signifies Parakesari Varma or Uttama Chola's superiority over the other monarchs who are there. Then coming to early 11th century, where the most famous king of the Chola clan, Rajaraja the First, Rajaraja the Great, who built the Tanjavur temple. And although he has not issued any copper plates, in the sense he has given donations, but all the copper plates for those donations were issued by his son Rajendra. And therefore, because though the donations were given by his father, and Rajendra is issuing the copper plate, and therefore Rajendra has his shloka inscribed in the insignia as the Shasana shloka, not Rajaraja. So therefore, we do not get any copper plate Shasana shloka of Rajaraja, but inside the premises of Tanjavur Periya Kovilar Brihadishwara temple, we have all the inscriptions starting with this beautiful Sanskrit shloka. It says, Yetad Vishwan Rupashreni Mauli Malopalalitam Shasanam Rajarajasya Rajakesari Varmanaha. This Rajakesari Varma's Shasanam, or the inscription, belongs to who? Rajakesari Varma, who is also called as Rajarajasya. So one thing you will notice, when we get back to Uttama Chola, Uttama Chola's name was not there except for Parakesari Varma. The title was there. Then Rajakesari Varma was there, but not Sundara Chola. Parantaka also, Parakesari Varma was there, not Parantaka. But when it comes to Rajaraja, Shasanam Rajarajasya Rajakesari Varmana. So this is the order of Rajaraja, who is called Rajakesari Varma. So therefore, this is the first time when it comes to the Shasana inscriptions that a king, a Chola king, is putting his actual name, Rajarajasya. He puts his name by which he is known, and writes the Shasana Shloka. And we will also find out that all the subsequent kings who came after Rajaraja include their name also, following the tradition set by Rajaraja. He says, how is that Shasana? I mean, whose Shasanam? We know it from the second. Whose order it is? We know it from the second line. The first line is very beautiful. It says, Yetad Vishwan Rupashreni Mauli Malopalalitam. This Yetad Vishwan Rupashreni, by the classes and the lines of the kings of the world who stand and do a salutation to this order. Mauli Malopalalitam, by the garland of their heads and the ratnas that they have, this is being prayed or being revered to. And this is the or such is the order of Rajaraja, who is also called as Rajakesari Varma. To come to his son Rajendra, who built the famous Gangaigunda Cholapuram temple, one of the three UNESCO World Heritage Sites, besides Rajaraja's Brihadishwara and Rajaraja the second Daraswaram temples. Rajendra the first, in his Tiruvalangadu copper plates in 1018, he says, Rajad Makuta Shreni Ratneshu Shashanam Yetad Rajendra Cholasya Parakesari Varmana. So he says, Rajanya Makuta Shreni Ratneshu Shasanam Yetad Rajendra Cholasya. See, here again we notice that the name of the king has come into picture. Yetad Rajendra Cholasya Parakesari Varmana. The Parakesari Varma, who is called Rajendra Chola, he is issuing the Shasana. And how is that? Rajanya Makuta Shreni Ratneshu. It is being venerated by the gems that are studded in the crowns of the other kings. So they come and salute to this order of Rajendra. He's a very ambitious king. He conquered a large amount of territory. Now, then Veera Rajendra in his Sarala copper plates, he says in 1069, is Vishwai Vishwambaradhishaihi Nanditaihi Vanditamidam Shasanam Veera Rajendrasya Rajakesari Varmanaha. Again, Vishwambaradhishaihi Vanditamidam. That is being saluted or worshipped by other kings. That is the order of Veera Rajendra. Then Kulotunga, the first, in his smaller Leiden plates in 1090 CE, he says Punyam Kshonishwara Sabhachuda Ratnaya Shasanam Sri Kulotunga Cholasya Rajakesari Varmanaha. This is very auspicious, that is issued as an order for other kings. Sri Kulotunga Cholasya. This is the order of Sri Kulotunga Chola, who is also called as Rajakesari Varma. That's the temple that he built in Melakadambur, a very, very beautiful temple. So my sources are Sodar Cheppedigal, a wonderful book by Dr. Shankaranarayanan and Pulabhra Mahadevan from Epigraphica Indica, and the Cholas by K. Nilakan Shastri, although I didn't delve into the history of theirs. And pictures are my own clicks, except this one, which was from the Wikipedia, whose credits I have given. Thank you so much for tuning in and stay tuned for more updates. Thank you. Namaskar.